this is Chris.
And Jonathan.
And welcome back to another mod review. So today we're reviewing the DimStorage mod for 1.16.4, and it adds two new types of blocks. One allows you to store items between dimensions, and the other one allows you to store fluids between dimensions. And also, before I keep going, yeah, you may be wondering, why would you want to use this instead of an ender chest? Well, this is basically 10 times better. But anyway, let's just get straight into this mod review. So first I'm going to go over the crafting recipes, then I'll show you guys how to actually use these blocks. So here we have the dimensional chest. So the way you craft it is with 8 dimensional walls. So the way you craft a dimensional wall is with 1 ender pearl, 4 redstone dust, and 4 iron ingots in the corners. Since it gives you 4, you can actually just craft this twice and you're all set. Then you need a solid dimensional core in the middle. And the way you craft this solid dimensional core is with 1 dimensional core surrounded with 8 iron ingots. And the way you craft this dimensional core is with 1 diamond in the middle, 4 redstone dust, and 4 iron ingots in the corner, and it gives you 1. Next up, we have the dimensional tank. So the way you craft this dimensional tank is with 1 solid dimensional core, 4 dimensional wall, 3 glass of any type, and 1 cauldron in the middle. And last but not least, we have the dimensional tablet. So the way you craft this dimensional tablet is with any 2 types of glass panes, 4 iron ingots, 2 obsidian, and 1 solid dimensional core. So now I guess it's time to actually cover these. So I'm going to show you the basic functions, then I'll show you the more advanced settings. So here we have the dimensional chest. So the first thing you'll notice is that it has twice as much space as an ender chest. So yeah, that makes it more awesome because you can actually store twice as much, and it's basically a double ender chest and more technologically advanced. So let me just put some items in here. So I'm just going to put some gold ingots in there, and I'm just going to leave it here. And next up, I'm going to do the dimensional tank so we can do both of them at the same time. So I'm just going to fill this with water, and as you can see, it works exactly like pouring water. Yeah, you just right click and you should be fine. So it's all the way full, and now we're going to go into the nether and place these so you guys can see that these items will appear over there. So we have arrived at the nether. So let me just place down this dimensional chest. And as you can see, the gold is still here. And once I place the dimensional tank, you'll see that the water is still here too. Also, by the way, you can break all of these and it won't actually disappear. So I'm just going to break these right now. There we go. And I'm just going to go back to the overworld. Just to show you guys, as you can see, you can just break it, place it back in, and it still has my items in here. I can also do the exact same thing with the dimensional tank. So here we go. I'm just going to break it, and I'm just going to place it back. As you can see, it permanently stays there, no matter if you destroy the block or not. I know that was exactly like an ender chest, but I'm going to show you guys why it's even better than an ender chest. So now let's start with the actual settings. So if you want to access these settings, you just left click on this arrow up here and these settings will appear. So the first thing I'll cover is the owner. So you can actually make it public, or you can just change the owner to be only you. But in that case, you actually need to take out your items, switch the owner, then place it back in, or else it'll just completely disappear like you just saw there. Also, now that I'm the owner, Jonathan spam it. As you can see, he can't actually get in the dimensional chest. Wait, I mean get access to the items in the chest. Yeah, I didn't mean for him to actually toss himself in there. But it would be pretty cool if you could actually go into the dimensional chest. But anyway, let's just put this back to public. Oh, you can actually get in there. Okay, Jonathan, let's just get back to actually doing stuff. So here we have the dimensional tank. And I'm just going to set the owner to me. So here we go. I kind of did a big brain move. Okay, Jonathan, just pour water in there. Just pour absolutely any liquid. Okay, so yeah, you can access it, but you can't actually pour it. So yeah, that was a big mistake from the mod creator. Also, Jonathan, try to extract water. Also, yeah, I know that this isn't too professional, but we need to test this. We need to actually test this. Okay, so yeah, you can't access the inventory, but you can freaking take the liquid. Okay, yeah, I'm reporting this to the mod creator. Also, no, I'm not a man, Karen. So I'm back at the nether, so I'm just going to show you guys something. So I'm just going to place both of these here, and now we can actually go to the next setting. So the next setting is the frequency. So you can actually change these frequencies to be different. So yeah, I don't want this to be frequency 1. So I just go in here, I just type 2. Yeah, get rid of the 1, and then you can actually press change. So I'm just going to press change, and as you can see, they're both different chests now. So I can just put my own stuff in here. So I'm just going to put some netherite ingots in here, and then I'll show you guys how it looks like in the overworld. And here I have this. I mean, here we have the dimensional tank. So I'm just going to change the frequency to 202, and I'm just going to change it. So as you can see, it's completely empty, and now it's a different dimensional tank. So I'm just going to fill this up, and as you can see, you can actually fill it up here. Okay, so I've come back to the overworld. So I'm just going to place both of these, and I'm just going to open their inventories. So here we have the dimensional chest. I'm going to change the frequency in this dimension too. So let's set it to 2, and let's set this tank to 2 too. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of 2s. Okay, so I'm just going to set it to 2. And as you can see, the lava is here. Also, yeah, cool fact is that this actually glows. So let me just go outside since it's nighttime right now. Geez, why did I make it so bright out there? So I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to change it to frequency 2 so we can actually get the water. So let's change this to frequency 2. And here we go. So as you can see, it actually glows, which is pretty awesome. It's freaking awesome that it can actually work as a light source too. Also, yeah, I'm going to go back over there. So now onto the third setting. So here we have the dimensional chest. So I'm just going to go down here, and as you can see, there's a locked option. So it's currently set to not locked. So I'm just going to put some redstone dust, and as you can see, it gets sucked into this hopper right here and goes into this chest. But if you don't want this to happen, you can just click locked, yes, and here you go. So it just stops, and it won't actually pull things out of this. Also, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that this actually is compatible with other fluids in other mods. So I currently have the mod that I last reviewed. So this is the ultimate car mod, and I just put biodiesel in there. So yeah, that is freaking awesome that you can do this. And here I have the fluid extractor from that mod too. So I'm just going to place this fluid extractor right here and place it into this tank from that mod too. So let me just place it right here, and as you can see, it starts draining. But if you don't want it to actually drain, you just set it to locked, yes, and there we go. So it stopped actually pouring liquid into this tank. Yeah, that is cool. Also, yeah, I can't actually show you the fourth setting for this tank because I'm not sure what it does. Apparently, it actually makes it so you can't actually connect pipes. But as you can see, it's set to auto eject, and it's still allowing me to connect pipes. So, yeah, I have to further ask about that, but I'll put it in the comment section below if I find a solution to that. But here we have the fourth setting for the dimensional chest. So yeah, in this case, it did actually work for this. So for the fourth setting, I'm just going to put things in this chest right here. Actually, I'll leave it for later. So I'm first going to activate that setting. So here it has collecting mode. So as you can see, it says collecting mode actually collects everything within the inventories of anything in a 3x3 area. And it doesn't mean your inventory, it means the chest's inventory. So let me just set this to collecting, and let me put things in here. So as you can see, they got instantly teleported in here, which makes it much easier than just transferring it one by one by one. Yeah, this is much more efficient. Also, yeah, I guess that if the chest is out of range, yeah, for example, let me just put something in here. As you can see, that is completely out of range. So it means this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Yeah, that's what I basically understand from this. Because if I place one right here, as you can see, that's outside the radius. So basically, with it, oh yeah, you can actually place stuff on it, so it makes sense. Also, one more fact about these things before I actually continue to the dimensional tablet. So as you put things in here, the signal gets stronger. And by signal, I mean redstone signal. So yeah, it obviously needs the comparator. Well, not obviously, because some people might not know that much about redstone. But yeah, it will emit a redstone signal. So let me just grab a few stacks of something. So first, let me put in one stack. So as you can see, it sends out a weak redstone signal. But you can give it more, and the signal starts getting stronger. So you can just keep feeding it stuff until it actually starts working. So there we go. So these are enough items to actually turn it on. So yeah, it requires 4 stacks of items to actually power the redstone lamp. And the diamonds Jonta gave me don't count. And now we will use the water tank. I mean the dimensional tank. So I'm just going to place the tank right here, and I'm just going to fill this up. So as you can see, it lights up even faster than this one because, yeah, this one actually has more inventory space than this one because, yeah, this one is just a tank. So it's finally time for the dimensional tablet. So the way you actually use this dimensional tablet is by shift right-clicking on the dimensional chest you actually want to connect it to. So yeah, it won't work with the dimensional tank, but I might suggest it to the creator so he can actually make a tablet version that allows liquids in. But I'm just going to shift right-click on this dimensional chest, and I'm just gonna right click. So as you can see, there's a message that popped up that says linked to chess. So this means that's actually linked to this. And what this dimensional tablet allows you to do is you can just right click in the air and you can see the items in that chest. So yeah, that makes it completely more overpowered than the Ender chest. Yeah, basically making it 10 times better than the Ender chest because you can actually access it through a tablet. That's incredible. Yeah, I love this mod. The second I saw this mod, I loved it. So yeah, I was gonna review Quantum Storage, but I loved this one even more than that. So yeah, I decided to do this mod review instead. Also, yeah, enough fanboying over some dimensional chess. So I'm just gonna end it here. So guys, that was it for today's mod review. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this mod review. So don't forget to press that subscribe button and hit that notification bell if you happen to be new to this channel and happen to be enjoying my content. Let's try to get to 10 likes on this mod review. And yeah, don't forget to leave me any feedback in the comment section below or tell me which mods you want to see in the future. So yeah, don't forget to have an awesome day or night and see you all later. Bye!